If you are working with expired listings, you understand how quickly your management system can get messy. Old properties, dead leads, outdated data, it gets messy fast. And if you're manually cleaning it, well, this is where you're wasting the most time. So in this video, I'll show you how to automatically clean up your data, including safely deleting records when you actually need to. Hey there, I'm Alex Knowles from automationhelpers.com, and we help businesses get streamlined and automated using industry-leading portals, apps, and integrations. If you're managing listings, leads, or data in Airtable, you have probably run into this at some point. You've got expired listings sitting in your database. You've got leads that went cold months ago and records that just simply shouldn't be there. And over time, your clean, organized system starts turning into a bit of a mess. Most of the time, you don't actually want to delete your data. It's usually safer to archive it, filter it out, or just move it out of your active views. But there are situations where deleting your records, your data, is the right move. For example, a listing was created by mistake, duplicate records are throwing off your reporting, or expired listings are triggering automations they just shouldn't. In those cases, keeping that data isn't useful. It's actually causing you problems. So instead of manually going in and cleaning things up every time, what if Airtable could do it for you? Automatically and safely, and only when the right conditions are met. Let me show you what this looks like, what we are talking about. Here we've got a simple real estate base where we've got leads, clients, appointments, listings, and properties. Now, the goal here is simple. When a listing becomes expired and meets certain conditions, we automatically remove or clean up not just that record, but all related records. So let's break down how we actually set this up step by step. First, we need to make sure that the base is structured properly. For the listings table, each listing has some important fields like listing name, expiry date, lead contact, linked records, and follow-up status. But the key field here is status. This is what tells Airtable whether the listing is still active, sold, expired, or ready to be removed from the system. So for this automation, we're going to focus on records where the status is set to expired, but we don't want to delete every expired listing straight away because that would be too risky. So we're going to add one more condition, which is a field called ready to delete. This could be a checkbox, a single select field, or even a formula like we have here that checks whether the listing has been expired for a certain number of days. That way, Airtable isn't just deleting records randomly, it's following the rules that you control. Next, we want to create a filtered view. This is called records to delete. Inside the view, we only want to show records that match our deletion criteria. So the filters, status is expired, and either ready to delete is checked or the formula informs us it is. Now, this view is important because it acts like a safety buffer zone. If a record appears in this view, Airtable knows that it's been approved by your team for deletion. Now let's head over to automations where we'll create a new automation and choose our trigger. But before we create our automation, you might be thinking, why don't we just manually select and delete records? And for a single listing, that does work. But the issue here is in a real setup in Airtable, that listing is connected to everything else, leads, clients, appointments. So if you delete one record manually, well, you're risking breaking the rest of your system. And that's where automation comes in. We're not just deleting a record, we're creating a system that finds everything linked in an expired listing, cleans it up properly, and only runs when the right conditions are met. That's the difference between manual cleanup and a system that cleans itself. Now, for the trigger, we'll use when record matches conditions, and we'll point this to our listings table. The conditions are the same as our view: status expired, ready to delete, true, checked. So whenever a record meets this rule, the automation kicks off. But perhaps you want to have someone review these listings before they are deleted. Well, here I created an interface page where a team member can review the listings ready for deletion and simply click a button if approved. Then back in the automations, we can have a trigger to be that button click. We'll go back to our original trigger, which is matches conditions. Here's where things get more powerful. Instead of just deleting the listing straight away, we want to handle everything connected to it. So the first step will be find records. We'll search for any appointments linked to this listing and use the table appointments, of course, but the condition will be the linked listing contains record ID, which is from our trigger, the record that actually kicked off this automation. This will pull in all related appointments tied to that expired listing, and then we will clean things up. Now, you can repeat this step for your leads, your clients, your properties. The process is the same. Because native automation in Airtable is limited when it comes to deleting multiple linked records, which we can't do, we're going to have to handle this using a run script action. So inside the script, we will be looping through each linked record, deleting them one by one. So this is the script that we have, and don't worry, it looks technical, but it's actually pretty simple. Once everything is connected and cleaned up, we need to test it. So we'll pick a listing, set it to expired, and make sure it meets the ready to delete condition, of course, whether that be formula, checkbox. Then run the automation, and you should see linked appointments removed, related records cleaned up, and that listing itself finally deleting. Now, this video isn't about deleting records. It's about building a system that automatically cleans up itself so you're not constantly in there doing it and have more time free so you can focus on the important parts of your business. But as a rule of thumb, ensure that you archive by default and delete only when it is necessary, if that data is no longer useful or could cause you problems. If you don't want to use scripting to run a script step, you can also set this up through a platform like make.com or Zapier, especially if you are already using one of the two for your more advanced automated workflows. Now, we slightly looked at it in this video, but in more advanced setups, you might not want to delete immediately. Perhaps you move things to an archive table that gets deleted at a later date, or through human approval, like what we saw with the interface build. If you are building out systems like this in Airtable, focus on structure first. Automation becomes a lot easier once your data is set up properly. And if you need help building systems or streamlining your business for success, do not hesitate to reach out to us. Click the link in the description of this video where our team of experts are offering a free 30-minute consultation, so book yours today.